Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 2 here at Cheshire. We'd just like to say, you know...
Start that again, Dan, because your mic is off. Oh no, it's not. Oh, sorry. You're live.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us once again. This has been the Horseboarding Morning Show. Hi. We are, so first of all, if you tried to watch the live streams yesterday, there were a few hiccups, and we are working on that. There's a lot of moving parts in doing what we're doing, so bear with us. We're ironing out the wrinkles. So we were going to do a podcast last night, but we chose against it, and the reason was we were all shattered. And but we did do Joe, our producer type person, has brought up some videos. So we thought what we'd do is have a look at those videos this morning and do a bit of a race analysis of what we thought. What was your take generally on yesterday?
Chaos.
Yeah.
Do we mean in the commentary box or just in general?
Well, okay, tell us what it's like in the commentary box.
Yeah, it was chaos, mate. I'm not going to lie. It was definitely a different experience from being on the board and everything like that. But racing, get back to the racing, was amazing. I mean, there were some great races there and so close and something. Great to see limited edition back, definitely, without a doubt.
Yeah, and we saw within each category, within the intermediates, we had races divided by 0.1 second. Within the time lock-off, within the advanced, we saw races of 0.1 second. And then within the elites, we saw differences of 0.1 second, and a win by 0.05 of a second,
right,
which was phenomenal. So we've got a couple of races to look at. That's what we're going to do. Crack on with it. So the first one is limited edition, Heat 1, Race 2. Now, they came out in their first run, just wing it, and didn't really do a great deal in that run, did they? No. They kind of just moseyed around, showed the audience, showed the other team, then wait to see what limited edition we're going to do. But then limited edition in this heat race, I think this was the race that won the heat of Heat 1. Yes. Yeah, I'm just watching it for the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's smooth. I mean, Aiden on the board is just like, I mean, this is the thing, isn't it? The weave.
Paddy does so much in that.
It's just unbelievable, that weave. I mean, the speed that they take through that weave, that is literally where they are gaining all the time and the seconds on this. 100%.
Yeah, and coming up to 90, Aiden, like other board riders, found trouble. Aiden cutting tight and staying tight on the inside. You can see where all the other boarders
take that wide.
Yeah, you can see their tracks. He's very, he's very like, oh, unfortunate touch there from the team, but they're calling on now. But you see, a bunch of board riders struggled, but somehow he just doesn't use grip. He uses the force. He's a Jedi.
He levitates across the field, literally. I mean, there's no, some boards, they grind across the field and everything, don't they? He literally just seems to just surf across the top of it. He's just an amazing board rider. I mean, Paddy through that, the 3-cone weave was just like.
Yeah, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see him again in a little bit, but you can see Paddy really working up to it. I don't think we've got the video, but she did make a mistake on the final race yesterday.
Yeah, they all got that sync, yeah.
Oh, we have got that one. We will be showing you that one. In fact, let's have a look at top and tail. So we maybe should have done this in a slightly different order, but hey, we're learning. And where the camera is. Let's have a look at top and tails. Heat 1, rotation 3. Everyone's set the times down, and a good few people on the showground there.
Yeah. Josh looking confident.
Yeah, he's not been he's definitely not outhorsed with this horse, is he?
No,
he's,
no. But, you know, to begin with, he thought he was going to be, but I mean, he seems very comfortable.
And look for the legs, the horse rider's legs. Passing, she's clipped it though,
Yeah.
but passing the cone between the leg and the horse is so precise. That is so difficult to do. Do it, I mean, don't try this at home, but also try this at home. Put a cone out in the field, see if you can ride over it and put your foot over it at speed.
Yeah. No.
Great bit of. I mean, that team. I didn't actually see the end of that race. Did they?
No, I think because they had the touch. I think.
Oh,
no,
that was it.
I think they were like, okay, yeah, we're not going to get anywhere.
So these
they
were
going to save the pony, I think.
Yeah, these were the. We were going to get the teams in and interview them and get them to talk about those races. However, again, trying to get everything together. We need about 10 more people on the production team. So if you're out there thinking you'd like to get involved with this, come in as a volunteer. Come in as a volunteer and help out on the ground, but also become one of the production team. There's a group of us now, obviously, to pull this off, but we need more. And if you're a student and you're interested in getting involved, or there's experience here. There's multiple people. Myself, I've worked in film and TV, mainly with horses, but been on a lot of sets. My brother Tom's on the side. He's worked on film sets as well. So it's not like it's not like we don't know what we're doing. We're just not professionals at it.
It's a work in progress.
Okay then, so I did see a sign there come up that Tom says we're going to watch Just Wing It next. What's the, what race is this from, Tom?
This is
The crash from Heat 3. Heat 1, Rotation 3.
And this was your retaliation to limited edition, your attempt to take limited edition's time
This
back.
was on the 90, wasn't it?
And you can see now they're really. Did you even draw the second race, Tom?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you see how much harder
Yeah.
Tom's working in that turn.
Yeah, definitely.
Than I mean, I think they're on the same leg as well.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
You're both left foot forward, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, Aiden's not working anywhere near. Lovely weave though, beautiful weave. Harry doing a great weave. Rider, lovely weave as well. And then
I didn't see
looking for a lack of grip here. Oh, the
Oh,
little bit of squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what it was. Yeah. Just as he came out at 90, there was a little bit of a squirrel.
Yeah.
And it pushed him out too wide, I think, and then.
It's just caught, is it? Because it almost looked like you caught an edge, Tom, and then it sent you out. I'm talking to him, he's behind the camera.
I took it too tight, it just
Oh my goodness. Ta-da! What we've learned, there's a reason that most people don't do this. Most sports or whatever, it's because it's really difficult. Alright? And it takes just one thing to be wrong. As anybody who's worked in the film industry knows as well. It takes one thing to be wrong and everybody's job's ruined. Okay then, so moving on to the next shot, the next race.
Which is Just Wing It, Heat 2. The win.
Okay, so Tom wants to show us.
Pressure.
Tom, just tell us, mate. Instead of standing signs, everyone knows you're there.
Just Wing It Heat 1, the third rotation, because limited edition were going to pull out and retire, and then that team went out and got that run, and then the pressure was on limited edition, and then you see the weave. Heat 2, domestic.
So we're going to see limited editions last.
You're going to see Just Wing It first.
Just Wing It first.
Same.
Just Wing It first.
Same thing.
And then limited edition.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
just there they are. Again, Tom working really hard. So this is the second heat, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, third run. So this is where you are fighting to take the lead back and looking for any time at all in the end.
Yeah.
It's difficult to
Yeah.
tell, but I got that.
Yeah.
Got that turn right.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot cleaner, isn't it? From what you can see from there.
Yeah, well, they've got to get it perfect,
Yeah.
haven't they? Through the finish.
Yeah.
And with that, they went into the lead
Yep.
by 0.05 of a second. That was their, and that, you know, 500ths of a second. Amazing bit of racing. And then limited edition came back. First time really being put under pressure. They came in with a lot of torque this weekend.
A lot.
And they stepped up to it, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they came in. It was like I said, it was like Lloyd and Aidan hadn't been away at all.
Yeah.
You know, they just slipped straight back into it. You know, Paddy looked great. Everybody looked great and everything like that. But as they said, they had nothing to prove. They literally just turned up. You know, they gave it the big one.
And they say it's not bragging if you can back it up.
No.
In the words of Kid Rock. So let's watch this video now of them being put under pressure and kind of equaling the scores a little bit. So I'm going to ask Tom in a moment.
It's still not, you know, the way that Aidan boards and everything like that is just a unique style of its own almost, isn't it? I mean, Joe Betts
So
is
this
very
is the weave where
yeah.
So I thought she changed too close to the first cone, and it looked from my angle like she jumped in. I literally said,
Yeah.
"Oh, too early on the before she did
because
it."
the angle that we were at, it did look different from that, didn't
Yeah, and it was a half stride mistake made by the horse or the rider between the two of them. You know, if they get the weave right, it's always the horse that got it right. If they get the weave wrong, it's always the horse rider. So between the two of them, they got it wrong. But I think she does. She's a bit like Harry's getting there now, where they could do the weave on their own effectively. So at the end of that day, the day one, the battle between Just Wing It and Limited Edition. We also saw a good fight with Section 89.
Yes.
And Just Drag.
Yes.
They were Section 89 started pulling away just that little bit.
Yeah.
And started started to pull away. I spoke to them yesterday, last night at the beer tent. And they were saying that, you know, Oren was changing his hand grips, and he did talk about this in the podcast on the Thursday or Friday night, saying that, oh yeah, I've been analysing the videos, and then if I change my hand here, I find this turn easier.
Yeah, on his heel turn and everything like that. Yeah, because some people just go around one-handed like Tom does and everything like that.
Yeah.
Quite a few others, they swap hands to go around just to.
Yeah, or they'll use it like almost like a brake, pulling against the rope. Ryan Roberts is one, you know, who does that sort of thing, but he's found it easier. So Aaron was saying, and yesterday was them shaking that down.
Right. Okay.
So as much as they were in this little fight with Just Drag, they were starting to get. So I think they feel as though they're now going to be able to pull away from Just Drag. However, the other thing to mention is this morning in the briefing there was a little bit of a discussion about the order of teams, which we're not going to go into how the teams are ordered, but there was a reasonable argument made that Just Drag always races before all the rest of the elite teams. So in the interest of fairness, we've swapped Section 89 and Just Drag around. We've also swapped Limited Edition around with Top and Tails. So it will now run Limited Edition. Will have the last race because from what we're seeing from day one, that's where the argument, that's where the real fight is. It's between Just Wing It and limited edition. And if the results go anything to say by, not that Top and Tails on, nobody's out of it. I would say the top 3 are the ones that are still in contention for winning.
It could literally go either way, couldn't it?
You've got Top and Tails 18 points over the first two heats. We've got Just Wing It with 19 points over the first 2 heats. Now, of course, Just Wing It and Top and Tails have been fighting a lot already this season. So, and this one was, everyone thought Top and Tails were probably going to take this weekend, but there we go. And then limited edition have 21 points. So, I mean, I think Just Wing It are going to have to employ the all-out, win every race, don't allow anybody else to get any bonus points.
They've got it now, haven't they? Because obviously this is...
They need...
Limited edition are basically taking points off them for the whole championship here.
Yeah.
In a long term, do you see what I mean?
But I think absolutely. But for this weekend,
yes.
for the Cheshire Cup, so to speak, what they need to do, Just Wing It, is win the heat, get a bonus point, and prevent limited edition from getting a bonus point. That would put them equal scores at the end of heat 3.
It is,
and we would then be going into heat 4 with whoever's going to win, if they can do that. But also, you've got Top and Tails only a point behind. They can also win a heat. They don't seem to be quite in the same fight as limited edition and Just Wing It. They're there, but they're just behind them. They just seem to be just behind. And I think, thing is, limited edition. How's Paddy going to be this morning? She seemed to grow in speed the more races she did yesterday. They only did the essential races. Just Wing It will have a determination in their racing today, a guarantee. And Top and Tails always looking for a fight. So, and then of course we have the wild cards at the bottom. Section 89 and Just Drag, capable of pulling out 30s. The accuracy of Just Drag did disappear a little bit yesterday.
Section 89 sometimes can come from nowhere and just absolutely smash a run out. But it hasn't been gelling that well this season. But as you said earlier on, that it is just starting to build up and everything like that, and with the hands and everything like that. So you never know.
Yeah, it's all things are possible. I would say Just Drag did struggle with some accuracy issues in the afternoon when they got just hitting everything in the ring. So there was some yellow cards as well issued yesterday, and even a red card once the video review had been done for the team of Core Intent. So they got 3 yellows in the one incident. They already had a yellow, so they got their time was penalised, but all their times in that heat was penalised by 4 seconds. After the event, on the video review, the stewards review, it was seen that it should have been a red card, so the last run was also lost. It doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, they were in sort of last place. They're not really in that fight with the other 2 teams that are in that class. So much of a muchness really, but also, from an organisation point of view, we have to keep an eye on these sorts of incidents and make sure that things don't go wrong. So that's it for this morning. We will be back at 12:15, all things being equal. We will have the live stream. And
batteries charged.
So this evening we are planning, so we're going to do the 12:15 show, then we'll have a 3:30 show. So the podcast will start, the live streams will start a little bit earlier than that. We've got some adverts and interviews to get through. And then this evening we're also planning to do a podcast with whoever it is that's staying around. And that will probably be an hour or so, and hopefully looking at a couple of races from the day. So thanks very much, like, comment and subscribe, and if not, we'll see you at the show.